Welcome to Maddie Makes. Today we're going to explore, I did do a lot of this filming previously, making sock yarn on this Norwegian spinning wheel that I just picked up from my mom's not too long ago. Now, this wheel is known for spinning sock yarn, so we must try it out. And in true Maddie Makes style, I'm not going to make it easy. We already have the gray spun up, the gray wool that I did for its test spin. Then I'm going to work up a bat of mohair. And then finally we're going to end with this wool right here, which is what I dyed up in a previous video of those blues and teals. The joys of, yeah, if you can hear that loud noise, it sounds like a vehicle's backing up. The joys of filming outside. But the back deck is done and I am going to enjoy the few warm days we have before we go back to 50 degrees during the day. Let's start off with fixing the flyer. If you saw in my video, I'll pop it up here, on working on this wheel, that the flyer had a lot of junk on the metal bar that actually connects the whole, the metal bar that connects the whole assembly together, right? So I cleaned that off. I totally got all that lacquer off. If you can see here and here. I didn't want to film too much of the process because it uses a product that's used on metal where they get demonetized, so to speak, with those sort of things. So I did a little shot of the actual product I used. Like I said, it is for working on all metals. Copper brush and just a piece of square of cotton, sorted it all out. So as you can see, but I got all that cleaned up. And then let me take you through the other videos of getting this sock yarn done. I'm gonna pull apart them a little bit and not hurt my hand. Kind of get little bits. I'm like pushing them over the first couple times. I need one of those metal gloves, the chain mail gloves. Or get something else that can push. That will protect my hand here. There, oh, it's breaking them right apart. And don't underestimate the little skewer, because it's gotten me out of several tight binds. Do love me a skewer. I'll have to run some of this through again, but dang, this is fluffing up really nice. So as I work to afford the rover, which I would do this differently if I had the rover, I'd fluff everything up and then mix the wool with the mohair. I probably do that a lot. I do like me a good mohair wool blend for socks. I'm just picking out the short staple lengths. Anything less than an inch is getting thrown out, and I should compost it, but it is going into the garbage can because that's what's at my feet. I can see what I'm doing if I get it down. Wow. And I'm sorry if the film quality isn't as good. I'm going from the front of the phone, so not the really good cameras in the back, because I'd like to see what's in footage. And the camera I bought it just wasn't doing sound, so I had to return it. Drop the bag. Oh, so pretty. Okay, fill the bag. Thank you. Cascades of gorgeousness. This is so pretty. See, they're still a little bit together. That's actually pretty white. That, look at all the fluff. But we can just put these on here. If I see anything big and major. You can't really see very well. gonna put on some music and get this done and show you what it's like when it's all done. I'm just gonna get this first one off and definitely run it again. As usual, I'm just gonna rip strips and feed them in. Once you see me do this once or twice, I don't really think you need to see it again, so I think we're just gonna skip right to the bitter end. Well, we have a finished bat, and it's blended enough to make me happy, so I know I should process the other, but dang it, let's go spinning. This is our bat of mohair. It is so super fluffy, so super thick. It would have blended more if I ran it through again, but didn't want to. And it's just lovely, huge, and nice. It's probably around 2 ounces. Now to go on this bobbin, I don't think I need that much. I still haven't weighed out the wool. I did. And I'll show you that at the end, the gray wool that we started in the last video. And you see I switched out the drive band, so it is now linen. Not sure if Darn Good Yarn still has linen, but figured it'd be tough. So that's linen. And as you saw in the beginning of this video, I totally cleaned the flyer. So now we're going to see if the flyer works. Now that is an option that something like that was there too. You think? But let me know in the comments, was this hole for a distaff or was it for the orifice hook? And is this orifice hook too darn big? Okay. I need to make/buy an orifice hook for this wheel. But right now, that is the one, clearly this is the one from the Kromsky. Okay, so this has a little wool leader on it. You're still spinning to the left. We have take up. I kind of modified the wheel. You can kind of see right here. There's 2 pieces of, is it 1 mil, 1.5 mil leather. I'm also covered in fluffs. Yeah, I'm totally covered in fluffs. It's okay. They belong over here. So we'll see how this works, how the take up is. All that. I'm just gonna, basically we're just gonna pull off little parts and see if we can spin them. That's it. And I'm going for something fairly fine. Remember, this is 1 of 3, and ultimately we're winding up with 14 wraps per inch. So we still have that little rocky sound. But now, with that leather under it, what that does is counterleave this part up, so this way. So it's actually lining up, and as you can see, actually in your great view for this, you can see that we're lining up with the wheel. And it's coming off 1 band on each edge, which is how it should be. It was not doing that before. It's crowding one side. So she is happy. She's actually taking it up. It's actually a little fast. And we'll see if it actually throws the drive band. A lot freer spinning. Something I also did off camera is I put way more polish on the wheel where the 3 boards come together. Oh, might matter. The 3 boards come together because you can see maybe See right here, my fingernail's kind of in there. The extra wax is hydrating the wood. Yeah, we're spinning super fine. I can kind of see it coming out on the, I do have to keep checking for plant matter though. There's quite a bit of plant matter in this. I do need to make myself a wee bag to hang off here that collects weirdness coming out of the yarn. It'd be really nice for when I travel, especially one for the for Jeremiah, since Jeremiah travels more than anybody else, wheel-wise. And this is if your first time visiting me, Jeremiah is a Spinolution bullfrog, hence Jeremiah. Well, it looks so good. That's super fine. Might be a little too fine, but you know, yeah, that's should be good. Come on. So now I just need to work with my husband, since he has way more woodworking experience than I do, and see if we can fix the foot pedal, right? Fix this baby down here. Talking, spinning. I shouldn't talk, I should just spin. Now, you helping me film. So happy. So sappy. You love the, okay, thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us. Major funding for the PBS NewsHour has been provided by...
Okay, this is in ounces. All right, we're gonna weigh an empty spool. 1.5 ounces. And then this is the one I just spun up with the mohair. Wow, the dyed mohair. 2.11. Okay, okay. And here's that gray wool. 2.20. So it holds 0.75. So after that little weigh up, it's approximately between 0.6 ounces and 0.7 ounces. So I am going to grab the beautiful wool. The beautiful wool we dyed up last time, and try to pick out, this is really green. Maybe we want to do a little bit more blues, so it has the blues, the grays. So maybe we'll do more this. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Can you see that? Kind of. Look down for me. Since this is really green, we're gonna go a little bit more blue. Petal. There. So I need about 1 ounce. No reason to do more than that. Especially the lighter tones are deemed it for another project. Blues out of here. Let me weigh that up real quick. Okay, that says it's about over an ounce. So let me run these through the swing picker here and the drum carder, and then we can get to spinning. So let's not run over our fingers. Okay. Well, she is more blended, and she's losing some veggie matter. Little update. The yarn is spinning really good. I mean, the fiber is spinning well into yarn. But the wheel, this is like the 6th or 7th time she kicked the band off, and you can tell I'm so far along. Right, barely anything. I re-oiled it thinking it was, well, it is. I know it is catching here. It's catching here. But I waxed it and I re-oiled it. It's tacky as all let out. You can feel the oil still on it, but still catching. So I think I'm just gonna see if I can find something a little whiter than this that maybe won't catch. But this linen was doing so good. It only, jumped twice when I did the mohair. So, yeah, it's probably catching on those little, see the little bit sticking out? Probably what's catching on. Oh, I'm gonna flip out the drive band and see if she will spin. All right, I got the new drive band on. It's a size 8, I believe, crocheted cotton. It's nice and chunky, or it could be a size 5. Honestly, it could be a size 5. It seems to be working okay. I got a little bit on there. Have yet to jump the band, but oh my gosh, get up. Here, oh, there's the light. Look at that color. Just imagine it with the dark gray and with the brighter turquoise greens. Oh, I think this is going to be pretty, but give me another couple hours and we'll find out. Well, that is full as I'm getting her. it keeps up here. Hi, I can hold camera. It keeps popping its drive band. Now I know why. I just don't know how to fix it right now because I put wax in the cracks, and I think maybe I need to scrub out all the wax and glue the cracks. Or use a wood putty. I don't want the look of that on there, so I'll have to think of another option. But right now, I think if I turn the tides and spin in the other direction, we might be okay. I haven't tried it. Let's try it and do our beautiful 3-ply. Again, oh, it's a little dark in here right now, but love me that color and that shine of this wool. Oh, she's so shiny. Safi down. Safi. Say hi to the people, Safi. You trying to eat me? No, 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 no. Don't eat the lazy Kate. Silly girl. I'm gonna need 2 hands for this part. Hey, thanks for sticking around. You see, I made all 3 parts and we came out with a beautiful yarn. Now you're probably waiting for the final of that yarn. Right here. Let me come in close. You're not seeing anything from there. There we are. It went around my 2-yard nitty knotty 37 times for a total of 74, 37 times for a total of 74 yards. Now I don't think 74 yards is going to be a full sock. So through the magic, I did another one. Now I filled up 3 bobbins for the 3 different yarn bases, right? To make 3 different yarns, or 3 different singles that went into the yarn. I'll use words, right? So I will have 3 of these. So approximately 7 times, or wow, 3 times 74. It'll work, it'll work. So I will be able to do socks, no problem. I will just have to do a couple joints. It's no big deal. So thank you so much for staying with me. And if you'd like more fiber shenanigans, spinning and the whatnot, check out these videos and don't forget to subscribe. Now, love you all. Happy spinning adventures, happy fiber prep adventures, and go out, put your spinning wheel on the back deck and enjoy the day.